Hey guys, so it's been a while since I did a cigar minute, so I'm still smoking this Davidoff Signature #2. So today's cigar minute, we'll talk about like the three main districts of Shenzhen, which are Futian, Nanshan, and Bao'an. So starting with Futian, that's where like the government center is, the government office, the civic center, the stock market, the tallest building in Shenzhen will be there. And then Nanshan is more of like where the tech companies are. They have like the science and technology park. The Hohai area video that I saw was in Nanshan, and also in Nanshan district is the Sheko Sea World, which is right now the most popular expat district in Shenzhen. And then Bao'an is the largest district in Shenzhen, as it used to be the government center and the city center back when before Shenzhen fully developed as it is now, and that's where probably the largest of the population lives. So between these three districts, when it comes to rent, Bao'an will be cheaper, especially in the sub districts as like Fuyong, Qiaotou, Songgang. When you start getting down to like the Bao'an center, closer to the Qianhai area, then you'll see the rent go up. But so up in like the smaller sub districts of Bao'an, rent is about for like a 2-bedroom apartment, it's about 4,500 RMB, which is a little over $600 a month. And then when you get closer to Nanshan, that's where rent starts to go up. And in Nanshan district, it could be anywhere from, depending on what area you live. For example, Sheko SeaWorld, the expat district, that's really expensive. You'll find probably apartments there for close to $2,000 a month, and then which is about 13,000, 14,000 RMB. And then Futian is the same, more or less, on the rent, but the range is maybe like, depending on the size of the apartment, will be somewhere between maybe like $1,200 to $2,000, and that's based off like a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom. So you can see where just going from Bao'an district, you know, in those smaller sub-districts to Sheko, for example, rents 3 times, easily 3 times. So yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory too, because anywhere, if you're in like the more modern city centers, you know, rents, just like anywhere else, rent's going to be more expensive. So that just kind of explains why the majority of the population here is in Bao'an, because that's kind of like the middle class area. Nanshan is kind of like the really rich area. You'll see a lot of fancy car brands here. I might do a short one day of like and just do quick, you know, video segments of all the car brands I see here, because I think everybody would be interested in that. So I might do that one day. Then Futian is kind of like, that's like big city, so there'll be kind of maybe some wealthy younger people that live there, because there's some nice bars to go to there. And so you'll get a lot more single younger, well-off people living in Futian district. But I hope that was a good brief cigar minute, as I like to call it, even though it's about 4 minutes, about the three main different districts here in Shenzhen. And I hope to see y'all next time, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.